EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us roughly midway between Boston and Providence. Everybody knows it as Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the New England Patriots. Returning it, Johnson. A lane opens here. He's past the 30. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
47's the mark, boy. 47. Check, 47.
Now Newton. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's 2nd down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Newton flush to his right. That's complete into the hands of Myers. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. A shotgun snap for Newton. That's caught by his tight end, Dalton Keene. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That'll be a New England first down, a gain of 12. They'll run for the first time now with James White. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
T.J. Green on the tackle. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 39-yard line.
From the 39, Newton. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
On 3rd down, a run from White. And he will get him down a couple yards shy of the first down marker. A nice tackle coming up from his free safety spot. It'll be a gain of 4, but it won't be enough. It leaves him with a 4th down now. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Yeah, that is incomplete, but there is a flag. And on 4th down, this is a big call. So they decline the penalty. That seems a little odd.
I'm trying to work through it and work with them to figure out why.
Well, someone's got to be confused.
That's what I think. I'm pretty sure that the bench is saying take the penalty, and somehow in the heat of the moment, they thought they were saying decline the penalty, and that's going to work against them. They should have taken it.
Now here's a quick throw to start the drive complete. Call it a gain of 5, and it'll bring up a 2nd down. Zero hesitation that time. That was get ball, throw ball.
Yeah, turn into a smoke route. If you see the coverage off the receiver, doesn't matter whether you call it a run or not. Just take the ball, get it out to him.
Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Eight yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. From the gun, it's Brady. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
A gain of 7.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Brady going to fake the give to Jones and set up to throw. Flushed out right. Looking sideline, incomplete. Sammy Watkins, the intended target, and it's 3rd and 4.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks...
The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off at the 17. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. Newton and the Patriots with a 1st and 10 at their own 21. They begin the drive on the ground. It's White. And he stopped immediately there. Henry Anderson there on the stop. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 21-yard line.
From the gun, here's Newton. Gets this into the hands of N'Keal Harry. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That one, a gain of 20 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They'll run with White. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 40-yard line.
On 2nd and 11 now. Newton. Catch is made by Harry. No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be 3rd down.
Well, the stats that matter on this play don't help a team very much, unless, of course, you're playing defense.
If you're getting points per reception, you got a reception, but no yardage. Great job by the defense, though. They read through that one.
They read through it, gave up no yardage, and people got credit for tackles. Pretty good deal.
And down he goes, a Buccaneer sack. Shaquille Barrett in there to bring him down, and that is sack number 17 now on the season. No score after 1 on EA Sports.
No score.
The Patriots send out their punter as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. And this kick will be touchdown as they spot it inside the 45-yard line.
42-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Even though they might not find the number 1 seed next to their name come playoff time, there's not going to be very many teams, if any, entering the playoffs on the kind of run they're on. They're hot.
And I love that word, hot, because
It's caught at the 10. And he gets this deep into Patriot territory. A big play that time for Tampa Bay. 48 yards from the 10, 1st and goal. Now Jones. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
On 2nd and goal, Brady. Looking left side for Watkins, and he's got it. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
Complete.
That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal. Shotgun now for Brady. Godwin's got it. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Complete to Chris Godwin.
Chris Godwin with touchdown number 20 on the year as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Well, that's about as quick of a passing touchdown as you'll ever see right there.
Everyone has a section in their playbook called the quick game. That was a super quick game. Out of the hands of the thrower, bam, right to the receiver, successfully for a touchdown.
How in-depth is that quick game part of the playbook?
It's pretty in-depth because people want the ball in the hands of the quarterback into the playmaker's hands downfield as fast as possible. There are a lot of plays, a lot of options involved with that.
Cam going to bring the Patriots up now, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They start the drive with White, and he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 14. Here's White. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
Some of these play calls, I think they're a little conservative, but you know me, because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all the calls and think I'm going to be correct. But I would like to see them open things up, because otherwise this defense is going to gang up on the run and shut them down.
3rd and long, it's Newton. He's going to go for a big play downfield. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line.
1st and 10.
Well, it's 3rd and long, and you've got a few different ways to play it offensively. But this is not the type of offense that's going to wave the white flag. They're going to keep chucking it. And this time, it results in an interception.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Chris Godwin, his 21st touchdown of the season. And the Bucs get the quick strike touchdown.
For the extra point.
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
Yeah, you said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Newton and the Patriots with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll start the drive with a give to White. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
A 2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. Vita Vea coming right up the gut. Gets in there for a loss of 9. So now after the sack, Cam of the Patriots going to look up at a 3rd and long. Out of the gun, Newton. And he fires one that's intercepted. T.J. Green with a pick. They had him back deep, got the interception, and now they start inside the 10.
Partner forgets starting inside the red zone. They're inside the green zone. From the 10-yard line in, a lot of teams call it that because that's the money zone. Get it into the end zone and make your cash.
Suddenly, it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. Brady gives this one off to Jones. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play.
He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there, but of course you're going to give it to him.
Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. Working from the gun, it's Brady. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Watkins that time, but now it's 3rd and goal.
It's 3rd down and goal at the 9-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Brady. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Devin McCourty picks it off. And he'll be brought down at his own 10-yard line.
Brady's pass.
Boy, that's the kind of interception that can save a game right there. They're already down 2 scores. Huge play, slowing down what was going against them.
I was thinking the same thing. You get down 3 scores there at this stage, could be in for a long ball game.
James White, the ball carrier.
And he'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard line.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
On 2nd and 7, Newton. Open man is Myers.
Complete
A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Got a man open, that's Harry. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Patriots send out their punter, standing right on his own 5-yard line. Now they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool them. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. A 2nd and 11 from the 19. Brady now to throw. He sets up the screen to Jones. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. To throw is Brady. Escaping the pressure right. And that will be caught, but out of the end zone, says the field judge. It's ruled incomplete. Fine work by the Patriot D there, and it's 4th down. The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. They'll go for it. It's Brady. He's got it. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown.
Touchdown.
Tom Brady, his 3rd touchdown pass of this first half as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. Marr now to add the extra point. The PAT would extend their lead, but there is a flag on the play. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Newton on first down. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So the contact came before the ball got there, and the flag is thrown.
Timing is everything, isn't it? And it's so hard to cover these great receivers. They have such great body control, and they can fake you out. In this case, as you described, got there before the ball got to the receiver. Penalty flag had to come out.
And he'll drop it underneath to White. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 44-yard line.
Play action. It's Newton. And down he goes. A Buccaneer sack. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
7-yard line.
Throwing on third down, Newton. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down. And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. A final shot before the break, Newton. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Bucs are going to take over with excellent field position to boot. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. This from 54 yards away. And they're going to fake it. He wants to throw it here. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17 as we get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. Well, certainly not what they wanted out of the locker room here as they'll start defensively at the 40-yard line. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
On second down, it's Jones. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 16 yards, a first down.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Running on first down is Jones, but he's not going to get much, maybe a couple, and it's second down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense, rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets, because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
58, come on. 58, come on.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
The ball situated at the 9. 2nd and goal. From the gun, Brady, and he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. The 4th touchdown pass of the game for Tom Brady. And the Buccaneers here finding a way to stretch their lead.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that, truly leading his team right now towards victory.
3 touchdown catches. He's been the headliner. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense.
Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. Shaquille Barrett in there to get him, and that is now sack number 18 on the season for him. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Another try after the first down sack. Newton eluding the pressure right. And his throw's going to be incomplete on the keeper.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable. And that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that. And they force another incompletion.
And he took the contact as he was throwing it, and the ball drops incomplete. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
And the punter Bailey on now as he sends this one away. So that'll be marked down as a 19-yard punt. And the Buccaneer offense will be set up well as they take over.
Wait, that 53. Yeah, Mike. Come on, baby. Let's see what you got. Hey, 66.
They'll try and get the running game going with Jones. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
32-yard line.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Right here, guys. Mike 51. Mike 51.
They'll go again to Jones. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
Now a first down carry by Jones. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
On second down, here's the option. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5.
And it's 3rd down.
Now a play fake. Brady. Looking for the end zone. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Sammy Watkins, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And this Buccaneer offense is running away with this one. And his kick is good, and flags fly as well. Some frustration showing through right now. This is going to be a roughing call. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
Cam going to bring the Patriots up now, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They fake the give. Newton. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And look at this. Cam Newton intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Ronald Darby. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
They'll take over.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
Wait, 20.
They'll run on first down. It's Jones. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. Chris Godwin with touchdown number 23 here on the year. And the interception by the Bucs D leads to a touchdown. And there's going to be a stoppage here. The booth wants to take another look at this potential touchdown.
Brett Maher on for the extra point.
They had to go to the monitor, get an extra look. That's what the technology is for. And this touchdown will count.
Patriots, nothing.
Extra point by Maher, up and good. And that will extend this big lead. Following the touchdown, here's Maher to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
5-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Now a play fake, and it's Newton. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. N'Keal Harry was the intended target, and it's third and short.
Incomplete. Brings up third down and 3 yards to go.
Operating from the gun, Newton. He's got the hook up to Lee. And he will have a Patriots first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6. It goes as a gain of 6, and it's a first down. To the air again, Newton. That's complete into the hands of Myers. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. First and 10. Back now in Foxborough.
42.
And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. Now Newton on first down. And his throw is incomplete. Marquise Lee, the intended target. And that'll bring up second down.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Back to the air, Newton on second down.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
New England on third down. Not so hot. 2 for 9 to this point. This is third and 10. Again, Newton. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 33. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. Yet another mistake after the interception there. And, gosh, you look up at the scoreboard. They just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, that hasn't paid off for them at all.
On the other sideline, jubilation and laughter. Again, it's Jones. And he's going to take this down close to the first as he's brought down at the Patriots' 23. That's going to be a 6-yard gain. It leaves him with third down and just a yard to go. Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this. And he's got a man. It's the tight end Howard, complete. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
Right here, guys. Mike 51.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Chris Godwin with another touchdown, number 24 on the year. And the Bucs offense continuing to pour it on. Now, this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Buccaneers 49. Patriots nothing.
Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. Taking it about the 1. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth quarter. But he's going to let this go deep for Lee. It's caught inside the 25. And all the way down to the 22-yard line. A big play there for New England. 55 yards. Now a first down throw for Newton. Cam fighting. He lost the football. It's out. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. He's at the 50. 30. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20.
Well, partner, I think it's safe to say they can mark this down as extremely frustrating.
Here we are in the fourth quarter, and that last play, that turnover, I think it epitomizes what happened to them all day on offense.
So symbolic, and that's why they're still being shut out. And good downhill running. He's got 6 yards down to the 13. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4. At the 13.
They'll keep it on the ground. Jones. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Taken down right at
the Bucs on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. On 3rd down, here's Jones. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
Touchdown,
Ronald Jones with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Bucs capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Now, this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
56. Patriots, nothing.
Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And, okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
On the left side, a catch by White. 7 yards on the play, and that'll make it a 2nd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
That was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? 2nd and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first.
And down he goes. A Buccaneer sack. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Another try after the first down sack. Newton. And now here is another interception. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And they'll have the ball set up in the red zone at the 16-yard line. Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Mike 51.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation.
And it brings up 3rd down.
Now this time, Brady will throw, and that will be incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Now Brett Maher for the field goal try.
Brett Maher on for the field goal.
The kick by Maher is good. And they're well on their way now as the lead grows even larger. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the fourth.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said. And now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory. But it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25. It's a big play there for the Patriots. Give him 42 yards on the ground. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off down at the 2. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
First and 10 at their own 2-yard line.
They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And he'll get him a little bit of breathing room across the 5 to the 6-yard line.
At his own 6
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Second and 6.
They'll keep it on the ground. Jones. And they'll bring him down right around the 13.
Today's final score.
So